Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Tim. We are back after a week-long vacation. Not really a vacation, but I mean, like we weren't here last week because of Labor Day. Right now, I'm riding solo dolo. Josie is away with the family at a cabin, so I am here by myself. And my Dukes just woke up from a nap, so I'm waiting for her to jump on in. And we do have a couple of cool items for everybody that we're trying to identify for some people today. Hopefully we can tackle that task. I'm sure a lot of people have forgotten about us since we've been gone for a week, but we're back and we are ready to get to work. Well, I'm ready, at least. My Dukes, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. My Dukes needs those naps. So I'm not mad at that. Ninja Mom Life. Joanne is here. Bougie and the Beast. I like that new name. Yeah, we got a couple of interesting. We didn't get too many submissions this week. I think mostly because we have been gone for a little while. So we're going to try, and that gives us a little bit of time to try and tackle the ones that we did receive, though. So that's pretty cool. Hope everybody in the chat is doing well this evening. I got my vintage Orioles shirt on, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here getting ready for the live sale, which goes on at 8 o'clock. As you guys can see, I am surrounded by items. Got a bunch of cool stuff, so I'm really stoked about that. I've been so busy, it's crazy. I need to drop some pre-recorded videos badly. YouTube's probably hating my guts right now because I haven't dropped a pre-recorded video in a while. But I'm going to try and get some of those up this week. Some What's Sold videos to kind of guide people into the type of items that we're selling so that hopefully they can find them when they're out looking for stuff and they can sell them. That's the main purpose of that. Let's say hello to the folks that are in the chat. I'll wait for, hopefully my Dukes will get in here soon. My man Mark is in the building. Constellation Pegasus. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Nate, good to see you. Nate came through the live pre-sale show where I went over a couple items. That's going to be in the live sale tonight. So thank you for coming back. Kristen Bolts says, you got this. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate the support and encouragement. My man Bill Tackett is in the building. Flips to pay the bills. Bill's one of the nicest guys out there. Shout out to my man Bill. Got nothing but love for Bill. Dude's killing the game right now, too. And I already touched base on Joanne's new YouTube name, which I absolutely love, by the way, Bougie and the Beast. That's a really good one. So, Joanne, thank you for joining us. And Michelle, how'd you end up doing in the quiz show? That's what I really want to know. I want to know how Michelle did in the quiz show. My man Louis, that's a fancy little comment you got there. How'd you do that? That's interesting. Hit the like button. I wish I could hit the like button for that. Sheila Ann from Detroit, Motown in the house. What's going on, Sheila Ann? How you doing today? Who else we got in here? Janet, what's going on, Janet? How are you? Judy. How are you doing, Judy? Thank you for joining us. Oh, look who's in the mix. My Dukes made it.
Yep.
Doing all right?
Yep. Got to make some coffee.
I was just about to ask you, are you making some coffee right now?
I'm going to make some right
now. Oh, man. I got to put our names up. There you go. So my Dukes has made it in the building, which is good to know. We'll keep us up here right now. Jenna says, can you tell me how to get a pic of what I need help with? Yes, so if you take a picture with your phone, then you could send it to us at the email address that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And then once I get it from the email, then I can take a look at it from there. David M., the car boot picker. What's going on, David? Another of the nicest guys in the world, checking in from Ireland. How you doing, brother? My man Brian is back, the Tri Flippers. Who else do we have? Victoria is here. Show us some fire. Who else do we have in here? You got 2 points in the quiz. Good job, Michelle. That's what I'm talking about. For the Americans, I said I would be bragging about my tie for 4th place. It's tough because of the difference in the internets. Kiss my stained glass. What's going on? How are you doing today? Triple S Mercantiles in the building. Hope I see you tonight at the live sale. There goes Ma Dukes. Vicky Bluebird. How you doing, Vicky? All right. Grabbing a Red Bull for this. I feel you. I mean, I've just been like, my day has been so crazy. It's insane. Casey Addicts in the building. All right. My Dukes. I'm going to wait for her to come back. Let me get the first items up. Oh, shoot. You know what I need? I do need... I need worth point up. All right. Are you changing shirts for each live? Not for each one. I don't know if I have enough shirts where I am right now to do a different one for each live. Were you My Dukes?
Yeah, I was trying to get there was too much light in the window. Oh, that's better. Get my coffee. Shit.
Glock 30 fan says, hey, Tim and My Duke's chicken China cabinet.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Get out, Romeo. Out.
My man Eric's in the building. Eric, I hope you saw I got your the football figurine that you gave me in the background on my football podcast. Much love to my man Eric, the OBX picker, for sure. All right, My Dukes, let's get cracking here. All right. Let's bring up the first item on the docket today is Bougie and the Beast, who sent over, what is this it? 601. There we go. Open. Yeah, she needs that coffee for sure. All right. First item on the docket today. Back out of this. And we will share screen. I was right. The score of the Browns game was 38-6. Hey, did you see also I called 7 sacks in the Redskins game and they got 8 sacks? Everybody thought I was crazy, but all right. All right, so here we go. First item on the docket today. This.
Oh, shit.
What now?
Oh.
Why can't you open that file? Killing me. Should be more of these. Okay. All right, so we'll start with we're gonna start with these. You see those, my dukes? Are you there, my dukes? Oh, she is gone. All right. Okay, we'll wait for my dukes to come back when she establishes connection. All right, so these are uranium glass. As you can see, they are etched right here. They have these sort of etchings in them. It's kind of difficult to see what the etching is. Okay, she's back. You back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So did you see what these are?
Yeah.
This is our first order of business. So they're
Oh,
candlestick
pretty.
holders. They're uranium glass
With etching.
etching, yeah. And it has this marking. So, a lot of times this marking, this Czechoslovakia marking, can be difficult to see because it's like acid washed onto the glass a lot of times. So it's pretty awesome that you were able to find that marking so easily. A lot of people don't know that the Czechoslovakia was one of the biggest producers of uranium glass for a while, actually, which is pretty interesting. Did I see Emily Conway was in here? No, is she? I don't see her. But anyways, so yeah, they made a lot of uranium glass. Now the only issue is that being able to establish an exact maker on this sort of thing is actually like nearly impossible. How's it going, Kelly, the ecom mom ward? How you doing? Yeah, so these are going to be kind of difficult to actually identify an exact maker. Or sometimes what you can do is you could, if you're able to identify the etching, that'll help. Now it's kind of difficult for me to make out what that is. It looks like maybe a flower, right? What do you think,
Hmm.
Mom? It's like a flower, right?
Yeah. Oh no. Well, like just a leaf, like a laurel or a palm leaf or something. That's the
Okay.
center looks like you like a boopies, you know.
All right. So let's pull up Worth Point really fast. So ideally, this is how I would. She said, yes, it is a flower, or is it a leaf, Joanne? So ideally, what I would do is first I would put in check etched glass. Harry, what's going on, brother? Now, obviously, there's a enormous amount of results from that search. You're getting
Whoa.
19,000. So check etched glass candle. See what that bumps us down to 219, just like that. Now, see, this stuff is not. This is not etched glass. That's cut to clear crystals.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at that. Oh man, look at those. Those are rad.
Ooh, what with the gold? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those? Two vintage. They're calling it Bohemian.
Yeah, those are awesome. Would they be elegant uranium? I I think I would probably say that they're elegant with that type of etching that yours have. I think you can get away with saying elegant. And then she also said that they were very light and fine, not like heavy like depression glass candlesticks. I'll put uranium in there. And I first I was just trying to see if I could find the actual etching before I
Yeah,
went into
they're delicate.
uranium. Oh, I love these. Look at these. Those are rad. And remember that while you're searching for an item, while you're trying to identify an item, you're gonna see so many different things while you're going through it that that's where you learn a lot of other stuff too, which is super important. You want to be able to try and retain as much information while you're searching for stuff. Michelle said she wants to know what Tango glass is. I'll show you what Tango glass is really quick. Tango glass is like really. Why is that? That's not what I want. This is like what Tango. This is what I think of Tango. I think of this. It's like these bright colors, very Art Deco-y. These are bad examples of Tango glass. There you go. This is Tango glass. That's Tango glass. Tango glass, Tango glass. That's what Tango glass is when you see these sort of things. I love Tango glass. Tango glass is super undervalued right now. I actually have a piece of I've got a couple of pieces of Tango glass. This is kind of like Tango glass. Oh, you can't see it right now. This is kind of like Tango glass. This is Czech right here. This is hand-painted Czech glass. This is actually going to be in the sale tonight.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It is pretty. All right, so we're going to try uranium now. We're going to put uranium in there. Czech uranium glass etched. All right. Now, this is the other thing, too, is like Czech, they did a lot of really high-end, like really elegant, nice uranium glass, too. So, Joanne, is the etched part of the glass, is it like etched, like fine etching, or is it like cut into the glass?
Frosted? Is it frosted looking or etched? Or brushed?
This is crazy. I'm surprised. She says it's cut into, so it's not like Czech uranium glass candle. Now you're gonna get it. I'm really surprised that this is as difficult as it is right now. Depression era. I mean, I guess technically they would be from the Depression era, but you want to be careful that you don't refer to them as Depression glass, because I guess technically if glass is made in the Depression era, it could be considered Depression glass. But when people think of Depression glass, they think more of American glass makers, not of Czechoslovakian, French, English, nothing like that. And if you could, can show Schlossberg Luba.
Ooh, Tim,
Glock 30, Tim. They still make uranium glass to this day, but it stopped during the war initially because they needed all the uranium for the war, for the bombs. Cuba. She's Cuba. If you could show SCHLOSSBERG. Cuba. What is that?
Schlossberg, Cuba.
Oh, I guess
Whoa, that is like modern looking as heck.
yeah, that's crazy stuff.
Whoa.
That's some wild stuff you got there. All right. Cut glass check. That's wild that you can't find this. You know, maybe what I was talking about earlier about how you know, sometimes it can be difficult to find those the marking of Czechoslovakia on the bottom of stuff like that, because a lot of times it's acid washed. Maybe that's why we're having a tough time finding them under that description of what they actually are. I mean,
Got Harry's description.
what did he say?
You talking about that funny looking different color stuff that looks like Rubik's Cube glass?
There goes our piece. So this is actually our item right here that we sold. And I don't know if you can, I want to see if I have the picture of that, of the marking. I don't. It doesn't have it up there.
Well, that was a nice piece.
It was. But this item right here that we had, that you see on the screen, is the same one that has the same marking that yours did. And we sold it. We just listed it as, you know, Bohemian Czech. Let me try to put that in there. Bohemian. Look familiar? Look at that. It's that malachite piece.
Oh,
Wow, this is tough. When you want information about class, do you email pictures to you? Yes, Harry. Email the pictures. The email is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I think you're right. If you remove check, more comes up. All right, let's try this. Green candlesticks, etched glass. I mean, this is where you're going to just come up with a whole bunch here. They're going to be all over the map.
what are those right there that you just went past?
Which ones?
Those right there.
The left?
Yep.
Those are different.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
They don't have etching on them?
They do, but not like those.
What do they call those?
Those are just, they just have etched depression glass candlesticks. That's what I'm saying, is that, like, I feel like people are probably have sold those candlesticks because they weren't able to see the made in Czechoslovakia that
So
she
they just
has on
sold
the
it
bottom
as
of hers.
etched.
and just sold it thinking they were depression glass.
Yeah, you can't see the bottoms of those, but
So, I mean, could another company have taken regular depression or uranium glass and just etched their stamp into it? I don't know about glass. No, absolutely, that can totally be the case. You know, that's why a lot of times you have to look for something as you can look for things as the etching. So, like familiarizing yourself with etching, you know, names can be helpful. So a lot of times etchings are named after numbers, like etching 167 maybe might be cherries. You know, it's a definite rabbit hole to go down. It gets in pretty intense. Just when I think I'm over glass, your show comes on and gets me all silly again. Good, Harry. Good to hear.
stay silly.
Stay silly, Harry. So I mean, this is a really, really tough one. Considering I was imagining that I was going to be able to type in Czechoslovakia uranium glass candlesticks and a million would have come up, but none have come up. It's pretty crazy. So personally, this is what I would. She said you can move on. Any suggestions on how to price? So this is what I would do. I would label that as, you know, vintage, made in Czechoslovakia, uranium glass, cut etched candlestick holders. That's how I would name that. And then I would. What's that?
What would you price them at?
I would price those probably with the marking on the bottom. I'd probably price those for like $29.99 to $39.99. So I'd say between $30 and $40 is what I would price them at, personally. So let's move on to the next item. Look at this bad boy.
Oh boy, that is nice.
That is a gorgeous piece. Like immediately what I think when I see that is I mean German or French, right? That's what I imagine. I'm gonna see if I can get an image reference on that.
Look at that handle. And the 4 cups to go with it.
It's so pretty. And there's absolutely no markings on this stuff.
Not even on the cups and saucers?
Nope. So what does that tell you? Japan, maybe?
No. It almost looks
It looks French to me immediately. French or German.
I wouldn't rule out like Turkey or
Austria. I mean, it could be English for all we know. I mean, that is just that's super difficult.
The Burmese glass, maybe not wash glass.
Prussian, maybe.
Who's it? Oh, that sounds good. Russian. Yeah. I'd go Russian before I'd go English.
Russian? We're gonna go Russian?
I'd go Russian. I agree with Glock.
Russian. Blue and Russian. You call it a teapot or a coffee pot?
Chocolate pot or coffee pot. Those cups are kind of small for coffee.
See, the search is being predominantly taken by cobalt blue. Let's try gold.
Now, see, remember I said Turkish maybe?
Yeah.
Kiss My Stained Glass says Middle East.
What's the name of that flower? I can never say it properly. The one that Michelle's asking. Is that a chrysanthemum in the pattern?
Forsythia.
Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum, she's saying.
Is that what is
Chrysanthemum. Can you blow that up? The pink flower. Oh, that looks like a strawberry.
Yeah, I tried using Google Lens to search, Kelly. I was unable to find any exact makers. Not even, I mean,
Hi. Am I in or out? Where'd you go, Timothy?
I got knocked out.
I know. What happened there?
I I accidentally deleted, like swiped my screen, my browser off the screen.
Yeah, Bill's right. It's too detailed for Limoges. It's not delicate at all, is it?
Too detailed for Limoges?
I mean, is it heavy? Is it heavy?
I don't know if they're in here right now.
Oh. Hey, Rosie. Tim left the building, Kelly says. Yeah.
All right.
I like Middle East. Turkish, Iranian. That doesn't look, I'm looking at the handle. I bet that pattern is nice and raised.
That's tough. There's no stamp on there. That and like Bill's saying, like that's what's so crazy to me on a piece like this. I mean, look at that thing. It's super detailed. Does it look like it's like raised at all to you?
I think that it would feel raised. I don't think it would feel smooth. Not with that heavy handle and that lid. The cups, man, I'd like to get a hold of those cups. Looks like something my Uncle Buck would have brought back from Turkey or Saudi or somewhere. Arabic. Look at that. Who says that? Who says?
What's going on, Mr. Boswell?
That's a coffee pot. Kiss My Stained Glass. Says that's a coffee pot, Arabic.
But see, this is the thing though that throws me off with the Middle East. Like the flowers. Like I don't understand if it was made in Middle Eastern, why the big flowers?
They have big flowers. Look at the rest of it though. Look at that. Yeah, I agree. Middle Eastern.
Now, all right. Can okay? Because anybody tell me what the flower is? Michelle thought it might have been.
A chrysanthemum.
Yeah. Who came up with that word? Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum. What a crazy name for a flower.
It's no better than anemone.
Anemone?
Anemone, not anemone. Anemone.
You're talking about anemone.
But you say it anemone, don't you?
I think you say anemone.
That's like macaroni.
It must be
Anemone.
the anemone.
Who's right? Anemone.
Anemone. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna try with that. All right.
Chrysanthemum.
Old teapot. We're gonna say coffee pot.
Coffee pot.
Coffee pot. Oh God, great. I forgot to charge my phone. How do you spell that?
What, chrysanthemum?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. C
Read it in the chat. CHRY.
CHRYSANTHMUM. Let me see.
Is that right? I don't think that's right. Here we go. We got it.
Okay. Ooh. Did you put, yeah, I was going to say chrysanthemum. Oh, see that one? Look at the gold on that. Where do they say that's from?
That's Picard.
Oh, this isn't Picard.
It does look like that flower though a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. The more I see it.
Now, now we're saying that flower is now saying to me, Thailand, Malaysian, says kiss my stained glass, Tim.
Yeah, keep an eye on the chat because I can't see it right now because my phone died.
Now, Bill's saying Royal Crown Derby has some sets that are detailed, floral, and use gold and blue a lot.
See, the thing is that if it was that, it would be marked 100%.
What, Thailand?
No, Derby.
Oh.
Derby. That flower shows up a lot in Asian patterns.
Yeah.
It popped up in a Google Lens shirt. Derby. Royal Derby marks everything. I feel you though, man. Like it could. It's the shape of it too. The shape is so unique. Like the handle, the finial. Like look at that.
Yeah. Amari pattern. Nathaniel says Amari pattern.
That's what I was just looking at.
Oh.
See, it's different color schemes too. Different. It's more.
They use a lot of red, orange, and dark blue in their stuff. Did you try replacements?
I mean, I can't. With the replacements, I would need a name.
What's that third one? Oops. I was looking at that other one, third one in. What's that got on it? The third one in from the left? That looks like a chrysanthemum.
This?
No, the next one. To the right. That one.
It says pink roses.
Oh, boo. That looks like the chocolate pot I have. What do they call it? Chocolate pots or coffee pots? Yeah, that SAP Peacock says this may not be vintage. The Middle Eastern stores in Detroit sell a lot of these fancy gold coffee demitasse sets. That's a possibility right there. Glock says.
And I think I'm going to go with chocolate pot too, because if you notice on a lot of these chocolate pots, they have these fancier finials and fancier handles.
Yeah, I was going to look at my chocolate pot. I think mine's a Nippon.
That's what I think some of these are. I think it might be Austrian, to be honest with you. It could be Austrian.
Keep in mind, it might not be vintage.
Yeah, very true. All right, I'm going to try one more word, and then we're going to...
While you're there, what are those chocolate pots going for? I might throw mine on the Barbie.
They are all over the map.
Ooh, that was a pretty one.
All right. I'm going to give up on that. That's tough. It looks really pretty.
It is pretty. I have to agree. I don't think it's vintage though, do you?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, but
You keep looking.
now this is another one that blows me too, because like it looks like a pattern I know, but then it doesn't.
Bye, David.
Have a good one, David. Joanne, are you still in here? Okay. I thought this was going to be easy. It's never easy. That's another point of this like, you know, this show is like, it just goes to show you how real, you know, the work can be sometimes, because it can definitely get super intense. Like it's not easy. And, you know, I spend so much time sometimes researching pieces, and like, especially that's why like it's so important to familiarize yourself with so much, because once you start to learn more, it becomes a lot easier. Mark, this one right here, that one has stumped me beyond belief. I spent a couple hours on it actually the other day when I had some free time, and I was like, I can't figure those out either. Yeah, the rabbit holes of researching, especially when it comes to glass in China, is out of this world. You can spend hours upon hours
But you
easily.
stumble across other stuff sometimes.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like sometimes I'll tell you one of the craziest things, right? One of the craziest things for me is sometimes I will give up on a piece and I will start researching something else like, a couple weeks ago. And I'll come across the piece that I was researching 2 weeks prior to while researching another piece. That happens to me all the time. So, never give up because there's always hope. Mark, while I have you here, tell me if you recognize this. I think it's Northwood. I'm going to put this in the sale tonight. I think it's Northwood, but I'm not 100% sure. Do you recognize this pattern? It's not like Louis the 13th or anything, but this does glow. And I left my black light there, Mom.
Oh, damn. I thought you had one in your backpack.
I have all of 3 of them there.
Huh.
It looks like Northwood custard glass, right? I just don't know what the pattern is. Well, I'm going to put it in a live sale and somebody's going to get a steal of a price because that's probably like a $40 to $50 item easily. Yeah, I think it was a cologne bottle. Is what my thoughts are on that piece. Oh, are you behind, Carl? Because I think that's a name that I might have put with that coffee pot and
oh, yeah, Mason. Oh, he's out again.
I'm not. I'm here. Yeah, I think you're behind, Carl. But yeah, that's definitely a possibility on that chocolate pot situation. All right, so we got 10 minutes. Let's see if we can figure this out.
Man, we are still on that chocolate pot. We're gonna figure that one out yet.
All right. I don't know this pattern because these blocks are bigger than I'm used to seeing.
Oh, like a thumbprintish. Wish you could rotate it. I could see.
I think that's the only
pattern.
That's the bottom of it. That's the other one.
Huh.
Like I think optic block. They're circles. Are they circles and not squares?
Yeah.
It's a parfait is what the glass is called. It's called a parfait. So are they circles?
But Meissen. Yeah, that stuff's crazy expensive. What did you put it under? Parfait green glass?
Is my screen sharing right now? Yeah, it is. And it glows like there's circles.
We could just put circle pattern.
No, you can't just put circle pattern.
Why not?
I sold some of these before. Does it look like this? I forget. Payton City made these. Is that what it looks like to you? I can't see the chat right now. What is she saying?
So the cups are too small for chocolate. We're back on
That's the coffee pot. I know that.
Okay. Booby
Not
says,
quite.
yes, circles. Yes, circles. It is circles. And it glows like it's going to explode.
She said they're not quite like this.
Okay.
Does it look like this?
That right there. Now see, they're calling that optic. Now those are like bumps. Those are like, well, yeah, that kind of looks like it. No.
That's it. That's got the match right there. Right?
So these are heavy. Yeah, that's pretty close.
Right?
Yeah, that looks like it. But he said those are heavy. I wonder if those are heavy. Uranium depression glass. Block optic, they're calling it.
But if the block optic is squares. I don't know why I would try this, but man.
Those are clear.
Yeah.
Optic circle, says Peacock. Let's say Peacock.
They're definitely parfaits. I know that much. But I don't think they're block optic because see, this is what I thought they were initially. I thought they were Party Line by Payton City. That's my initial thought.
Harry.
This is what I think they are, but I guess they're not. That's what it looks like to me, right?
Well, what are those going for? What you have right there? They look heavier, if that's any indication. They look heavier than block optic. That's
Okay, so this is what I would look for. I would look for these. Let me see if I can go to replacements really quick.
well, one of them flares out a lot more at the top, doesn't it?
That's them. Hazel Atlas Colonial Block looks. I think those are more square, if I remember correctly.
Have 5 of them, pay 10 for all 5. What should you price them at?
Well, see, this is the thing. If they're the Payton City ones, they're going to be a lot more money.
Well, you're on replacements now.
They don't have the pictures that I want, though. They don't. Carl says, this is why I buy board games and vintage electronics.
Ah,
Maiden City party.
hmm.
I think they're paid in city. That's what I'm gonna go with.
So then how much?
I sold mine for a lot of money. She says the paid in city ones seem to be a lot more blockier. I feel you. It's like it's this is blowing me. I wish I had 2 hours to do this. All right. I'm gonna look more into those, Joanne, but the photos are challenging. Yeah, they are challenging for
When
sure.
you can't touch it and feel it and see how heavy it is. And
I don't know. Well, I know they're parfaits. That I do know. Yeah, that's a. I guess I is that DC slang? I guess
that's Maryland slang.
Maryland
Maryland,
DC slang. Yeah,
It's a DMV.
like if you're blown, you're upset. If something is blowing you, it's frustrating you or upsetting you. That's the translation there. Footed sodas. I mean, they could be also, but in my opinion, I mean, to me, a parfait is the same thing as a footed soda. I think the technical term is parfait. It could, but footed soda might help you in the. See, the issue I have with those particular, it's a huge parfait. So maybe they are soda glasses.
You know what it means in Ohio.
Maybe. Well, okay, so then maybe they are soda glasses. Optic soda.
I think soda glasses are really heavy.
You might be right. Maybe they are soda glasses. I still see block optic soda glasses, parfaits. I mean, you're gonna. It's a tricky. So yeah, maybe block optic. Maybe it could be so many different things. Milkshake glasses, soda glasses. They're heavy. Each one weighs over 1.3 pounds. That's interesting. I remember the Payton City ones that I had were pretty heavy too, though. Raindrops are too small. Yeah, raindrops, thumbprint, coin dot, dot optic. You're going root beer glasses. Yeah, root beer, milkshake. I mean, these are all terms that you could use while trying to research those. I'm telling you guys, it's super difficult, especially when I don't like have the item like in my hand.
Ooh,
You know, like these are circles, and this is considered thumbprint. You know, let me make myself big really fast. You see that? That's considered thumbprint right there. That is so pretty. Orange is my color. Yeah, this is available for sale tonight in the live sale at 8:00. Just so everybody knows. All right. I got to get out of here, guys. I'm sorry that we could not figure out exactly what any of that stuff was, but hopefully we helped the people who submitted these items and pushed them in the right direction at least. If anybody watches this video after the live and you have some input that you want to put in on the well, everybody's been winning at stumping me the last couple of weeks, man. It's just been some tough ones. So yeah, if you're watching this video after the live and you have some input on what these items might be, please comment below so we can help these people find the answer to their mystery. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, as soon as you start looking, it gets super addictive. You could be looking for hours. So,
and you don't want to misname it, you know.
Yeah.
If it's down to two,
if you guys know, we're doing the live sale tonight at 8 o'clock. So if you guys like stuff like this will be in the live sale. Good price on that too. I have tons of stuff in the live sale. So hopefully I'll see everybody
at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you at the live sale at 8. Peace. Oh, Bill. Last minute. Shout out to my man, Bill, man. Thank you, Bill, for coming through in the clutch. I appreciate it, bud. I almost ended the broadcast, but I stopped ending the broadcast so I could show you some love because Bill's the man, and I love you, brother. Thank you. Everybody have a wonderful night. Peace.